ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनश्चिन्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाचेभिर्वाचिनीवती धीनामभित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्।
Om Shri Sai Ram. On behalf of all the participants who have joined in this offering and all those who are watching it virtually on the live stream, I offer my most loving and prayerful pranams at Bhagawan's divine lotus feet. 95th birthday of Bhagawan is a landmark event for the entire humanity, and particularly his devotees. For all that Bhagawan has given each one of us and our families for some over generations, let's not miss this once in a lifetime opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude on this momentous occasion. As part of the collective sadhana, the devotees of Bangalore East are making this humble offering titled My 1 Minute Birthday Present for my All-in-1. It's a tribute to Bhagwan's life, his work, his mission, and his message. Before we go to the theme of today's offering, I just would like to reiterate 2 points. I have mentioned this before last week when the Mahila Vibhag presented the nectarine life story of Bhagwan, 95 of them. They had a chance to reminisce the sweet story. And similarly, 95 Gents today have the opportunity and have put in a lot of effort in trying to know the various facets of Bhagwan's divine work. And that in itself is a sadhana. So this is not a performance, but it is a sadhana. And the effort that we put in is what pleases Bhagwan rather than the presentation itself. It becomes a sadhana only when we do it for Sarva Karma Bhagavat Prityartham and Sarva Karma Bhagavat Arpitam. Having said that, we are acutely conscious that 1 minute is very, very small a time to actually dwell on any aspect of Bhagwan. It is trying to measure the depths of the ocean using a scale. Though it's impossible, I thought this small effort that all of us put in terms of trying to know the various facets of Bhagwan is itself an enriching experience for all of us. We pray to Bhagwan that he accepts this humble effort of ours. To introduce us to today's theme, I will now invite Shri Murthy Garu to brief us on today's theme. Over to Shri Murthy.
Sai Ram all. On 18th of November 1995, Swami said, I quote, "The significance of the 3 letters in Sai should be understood. S stands for service, A stands for adoration, I stands for illumination. Sai is a combination of 3 spiritual paths of action, that is work, devotion, that is worship, and wisdom," unquote. Swami practiced the 3 W's of work, worship, and wisdom and exhorted humanity to follow the same. In his words, consider every work as God's work, as an offering to God. Then your work will be transformed into worship. That only is spirituality. That only is the highest wisdom. Today, 95 volunteers will make an attempt to bring out aspects of Bhagawan's contribution in these spheres, speaking for 1 minute per aspect. Let's offer our humble submissions to at the divine lotus feet. Sai Ram. Let's start our session now.
Sai Ram, everyone. I'm going to talk about Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. The cultivation of human values is the true education. This institute enforces this principle in true spirit. Apart from academics, the focus of institute is on character building, which leads to a transformed individuals with underlying qualities of values, competence, and attitude. This leads to a dual benefit to the society with intellectual as well as moral capital. Coming to the infrastructure and academics, the institute has around 1,400 students across undergraduate, postgrad, and professional programs. So there are 4 campuses, with women campus in Anandpur and man campuses in Puttaparthi, Brindavan, and Mudanhalli. Here are some of the major highlights of the institute. Excellent academics and research facilities, spiritual ambience in an environment of discipline and love, inculcates in students the spirit of self-reliance and service to the society, alumni who are highly accomplished professionally and personally, and free education for all. Students get huge opportunities to excel in cultural, devotional, community service, and physical dimensions. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. So I'm going to talk about follow up with the Satya Sai Higher Secondary School. Every year, 1,000 students takes admission from the class kindergarten to 12th. Every student learns here an ancient Indian Gurukula system with most valuable qualities of the spiritual awareness, cultural talents, the physical activity, serving with a sattvic vegetarian food, with fine tuning their higher sense of the service to follow the human beings. As per the Babas says, the daily routine mandatory for every student to develop the community living habits, having the diverse culture with the economical financially. So they live in a dormitory style, and personal cleanliness, punctuality, regularity, general behavior, personal etiquettes, and cleanliness are the major components of the disciplinary is a part of curriculum all the time. This helps to develop the strong character, the positive quality in the student, get broader than perspective of the life, creating a self-confidence, self-reliance, determination, dedication, and commitment, sense of equity, creativity and innovative, teamwork, having the leadership quality. To minimize the possible the negative influences, the institute also provides a kind of a literature reading, music listening of the elevations, meaning audience visual with restricted access only the primarily on the news information documentation, which is like a kind of a home. Weekly movie shows consist of their such a patriotism, adventurous, mythologies, maestri, action humors, and they're all apparently edited to such a spirit of the system. Sorry.
Let's move, DV.
Sai Ram. Education is for life, not for living. Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba has fostered a unique approach to education, which is called educare, drawing out the divine qualities. Our beloved Swami has selected and indicated in the India map the first point it Sri Sathya Sai Gurukulam at Rajamundry and subsequently others. Sri Sathya Sai Gurukulam English Medium School was established on 23rd June 1981 in Rajamundry by Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust. The school has good infrastructure and well-equipped laboratories. The prepared syllabus also endeavors to expose the students to the latest technologies and skills. End of the education is character, Baba. Education to poor is the highest dharma of 32 dharmas, Mahakavi Bharatiyar. Sairam.
On 23rd November 2010, Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai Baba launched an unique education project called Sri Satya Sai Vidya Vahini. Goal of this project is to meet the growing need for holistic education for all. This project harnesses latest technology to replicate on national scale the successful model of integral education followed at Sai Sports University in and around Prashanthi Nilayam. This model combines the value-based education with academic excellence. It aims to create generation of well-qualified young men and women who have burning desire to serve the motherland, whom to be developed into a strong and responsible citizens. The guiding principle of this project is to make available the human value-infused secular information to teachers and their pupils. With Baba Swami's blessings, this project has trained about 8,000 teachers so far, and more are joining. Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Arugya Pradaya Namaha. Swami's love to humanity through medical science. In the year 1956, Swami opened General Hospital in Puttaparthi and surrounding devotees who come for darshan of Swami. It's been upgraded in the year of 1971 with the several departments with modern facility like general medicine, ENT, ophthalmology, orthopedic, gynecology, dental, and etc. It was started as a small seed of selfless service. Today, it stands as a big tree, showing the world how to do selfless service. In the field of medicine, through Sri Satya Sai Super Speciality Hospital and medical camps for all. Service to mankind is service to God. Jai Sai Ram.
Sri Satya Sai
on human
General Hospital, Whitefield.
I'm 05 Ramamurthy. 05 Ramamurthy. Human values. Inequality in income and wealth across households in any countries is a result of exploitation and greed. It is not uncommon to see people buying expensive bungalows and cars, not because they are needed, but to show off their wealth. In our own country, we see that good education vital for sustaining human values has become so costly that only affluent people can afford it. Swami's vision on this was very different. It is our good fortune that eternal human values, prema, satya, dharma, shanti, and ahimsa, have been clearly demonstrated by our beloved Swami through his own life, by his preachings and writings. In November 2017, Sri Satya Sai Central Trust formally established the Sri Satya Sai Center for Human Values in Prashanthi Nilayam to carry out research and training programs covering the scope and the essence of human values found in all the major spiritual texts and philosophies. Swami, with his golden heart, took great interest in providing value-added education for the benefit of deserving people, even free of cost, irrespective of caste, creed, and religion. The higher educational institutions founded by Swami as his commitment to human values today stand as modern-day temples. Om Sri Sai Ram.
Sri Satya Sai Hospital, General Hospital, Whitefield. Sri Satya Sai General Hospital, Whitefield was established and inaugurated by Baba himself on 28 August 1976. This hospital continued to treat at least 300 to 400 patients every day. From the infrastructure point of view, this hospital includes 80 beds, 3 operation theaters. The Satya Sai General Hospital, Whitefield have departments like general medicine, general surgery, pediatrics, ENT, urology, dentistry, orthopedics, laboratories, facilities, and many more departments. To meet the growing needs of the patients, the Satya Sai General Hospital is now housed in Sri Satya Sai Super Speciality Hospital, Whitefield. This shift was done on 6 July 2016. With this shift, the time taken for patients' diagnostics has been reduced a lot. The time it takes to do the diagnostic has been reduced a lot. And with this, every patient who comes to the hospital goes with the treatment and with the great smile on the face. Thank you, and Jai Sai Ram.
Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences, Whitefield. Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences, Whitefield is the fourth venture of Sri Satya Sai Central Trust as part of Bhagawan's healthcare mission located in Whitefield, the suburbs of Bangalore. It was inaugurated on 19th January 2001 by the then Prime Minister of India, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. It is a 333-bedded tertiary care hospital equipped with state-of-the-art infrastructure provided tertiary care in cardiac and neurosciences. Till date, the hospital has performed over 21,000 plus cardiac surgeries, 26,000 plus neurosurgeries, 58,000 plus cardiac interventions, and more than 13.3 lakh consultations. Apart from patient care, hospital is also active in creating the next generation of doctors, nurses, and technologists by offering postgraduate programs in relevant specialists and undergraduate nursing and allied health programs. Shaped in the form of letter K, the hospital is a concrete manifestation of Bhagavan's Karuna for mankind that knows no man-made barriers. Every week, hundreds Sevadar volunteers from Karnataka volunteer their services to participate in the noble endeavor. It's an oasis in the concrete jungle of urban Bangalore, providing relief to the needy and distressed. Sai Ram.
Sri Satya Sai Mobile Hospital Program, an unique rural outreach holistic health service launched by Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai Baba on 31st March 2006 with emphasis on curative drive, preventive focus, and spiritual base. Services available from 1st to 12th of every month at 12 nodal points in Anantapur district. Patients visit from about 440 villages and served by 500 doctors. Equipped with diagnostic facilities, ultrasound with color Doppler, 2D echocardiogram, digital X-ray, and laboratory for pathological and biochemical investigations. Curative drive covers major medical and surgical treatments. Preventive focus deals with health awareness, air and water cleanliness, harmful effects of smoking and alcoholism. Spiritual base provides positive thinking, human values, prayer and meditation. Patients served 11,44,889. Sri Satya Sai Mobile Hospital Program is not only a state-of-the-art rural outreach service, but also
state of the heart, caring and loving health service. Sai Ram.
Anandapur's project. Anandapur project is the most arid and dry region in Andhra Pradesh. Summer months are very severe and life for poor is difficult without access to drinking water. Water is contaminated with high fluoride and arsenic. It causes bone deformity and damage to teeth. Over 100 years, right from British days, the people of Rayalaseema have been clamoring for drinking water. Their pleas fell on deaf ears until Bhagawan stepped in. In 94, Bhagawan announced Rayalaseema should be an ensured water supply all through the year. Sri Satya Sai Center Trust, Government of Andhra Pradesh, volunteers and Sevadals worked together and completed the project in record time of 18 months. The project covered 750 villages benefiting 1.25 million people. It is the largest social project undertaken anywhere in the world by a private charitable trust. It is Baba's love from which the project was born and completed in a record time. In October 97, the project was handed over to Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sai Ram.
Sri Satya Sai Water Project, Medak and Mahabub Nagar districts. Following the Anandpur drinking water project, the Sri Satya Sai Central Trust stepped in to provide safe and pure drinking water to the people of 320 villages in Medak and Mahabub Nagar districts of Andhra Pradesh, now in Telangana state, in the year 2001. The project draws water mainly from the backwaters of the Jurala project built on the Krishna River in Mahabub Nagar district and from Manjira River in Medak district. The project that cost rupees 530 million covered a total area of 640 square kilometer, benefiting a population of about 1 million in the two districts. Yes, Swami's love knows no barriers. He knows who needs what and provides like a loving mother. Sai Ram.
Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai Sankalpa to provide potable drinking water to the Madhya city of Chennai. With the Swami blessings, Sri Satya Sai Central Trust had undertaken about 154 kilometers of canal area of Andhra Pradesh. On the 79th birthday of our Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai, 2004 November 23rd, gates of the Kandaleru Reservoir opened to fill up Telugu Ganga, renamed as Sri Satya Sai Ganga Water, to Pundi Reservoir of Chennai, Tamil Nadu. The project was completed in a record time of 16 months. Total pipe length 4,296 kilometers. Project cost rupees 683 crores. Number of villages covered 1,621 plus Chennai. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Water project of East Godavari and West Godavari. People of East Godavari and West Godavari depended on bore wells and streams, streams of water from the river which was not potable. It was in this context that Sri Satya Sai Central Trust decided to take up a massive project for supply of safe drinking water to about 452 upland and tribal habitations in East Godavari and West Godavari districts in the South Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. About 212 habitations covering a population of more than 2.20 lakhs have benefited from the project in the East Godavari district. The main sources of water are River Godavari and its tributary Pamuleru, which flow throughout the year. Under the first scheme on the Godavari River at Purushottam village, an intake well of 6-meter diameter has been constructed and vertical turbine pumps of capacity 100 pumps installed to pump raw water into the water treatment plant.
The West Godavari project provides a clean drinking water to about 240 habitations, covering a population of about 4.70 lakhs in the West Godavari district. The raw water is drawn from an intake well of 6-meter diameter constructed on Godavari River near Polavaram village and pumped using vertical turbine pumps of capacity 360 horsepower to a treatment plant situated near Hukumpeta village at a distance of 7 kilometers. Sairam.
Sairam, my topic is Satyasai Grama Seva, exemplifying his teaching of Bhikshanam Deha Rakshartham, Vastram Shita Nivarana. Our very beloved Swami gave us the most auspicious Grama Seva starting in the year of Dashera of 2000. Executed by hundreds of students, staff and Sevadal alike, Grama Seva is Swami's way of telling the needy that I will come to you at your doorstep to bless you. Students were encouraged to convert their holidays into holy days and then put them into good use. Grama Seva essentially has three parts: cleaning, cooking and cooling of rice and then mixing it with tamarind pulp, and then preparing laddus in actually thousands, all the while chanting prayers and bhajans in Swami's name. And of course, the most endearing part of actual distribution of the food and clothes and sweets by hundreds and thousands of volunteers going to villages in all directions, either on foot or in vehicles. Grama Seva, as called by Swami as Rama Seva, is being replicated by Satyasai Samitis all over the world alike. Swami himself said that the discipline and the enthusiasm for this entire exercise should come from the source and not from any force. Sai-Ram.
श्री सत्य साई दीन जनोद्धरण पदकम हे अनाथनादा साई तुम हो अंतर्यामी. Bhagawan's kindness and love manifested in the form of Sri Satya Sai Dina Janodharana Padakam, an institution for the rehabilitation for the destitute children in Puttaparthi in the year 2000. Under this scheme, Swami provided free shelter, food, education and medical care for the unfortunate children who lost their parents when they were little ones. 60 children from such families were selected from Bukkapatnam, Kottacheruvu and Puttaparthi mandals and were adopted under this project. It was formally inaugurated by Bhagawan on the 20th July 2002 during the auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima. With the inspiration given by Swami and taking it as Swami's divine command, Sri Satya Sai Dina Janodharana Padakam was started in other parts of India by Sri Satya Sai organizations. None can call them Anathas anymore, as one Anatha has made them all Sanathas. Sai-Ram.
Relief to poor, service to community. Sri Satya Sai Central Trust has been involved in constructing or renovating community halls, schools, temples in a number of villages around Puttaparthi for the benefit of the local population. 11 multi-purpose community halls and a number of temples have been constructed and have been handed over to the local governing bodies. As is usual with Satya Sai projects, all of these were offered free of cost to the community, so that everyone could conduct their family functions and offer prayers. In fact, Swami's own mandir, now called Pathamandiram, has also been remodeled as Pedda Venkamaraju Kalyan Mandapa Marriage Hall for the benefit of the local population. Bhagawan had constructed a mosque named Jamia Masjid for the benefit of the Muslims of Puttaparthi in August 1978. Places of worship are a spiritual destination as well as landmarks around which art forms, community celebrations and economy have flourished. By constructing temples and community halls, Swami has re-emphasized the role of temples and worship. Saira.
So number 17, Saira. Number 17, yes. Sairam, my humble pranam at lotus feet of our beloved Mother Sai. दिन दुखियों से प्रेम करो मेरा साई प्रसन्न होगा. Sri Satya Sai Anugrah Graham is one of the example of this noble service where 28 plus homeless, needy old people completely taken care by our beloved Swami. One more example is Vriddhashram in Vrindavan, which was established on February 1992 with the blessings of Swami. There are 40 plus inmates in the Vriddhashrams, comes from Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, etc. These are aged and disabled people who are destitute. The inmates are given timely food, Medicare facilities, along with engaged with various spiritual activities. Even Valmika students frequently visit this place to extend different types of seva. Be in India or abroad, the number will be countless. Last but not the least, the service of man is the only means by which you can serve God. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Bhagawan has said, in the mansion of God, every country is a room. Due to a depression in Bay of Bengal in September 2008, the rivers Mahanadi, Brahmani, Baitrini have breached their embankments, affecting millions of people who lost all their material possessions across 18 districts in the state of Odisha. Swami has sown the seed for this huge mansion by building 1,000 pakka houses for the poorest of the poor in the villages most affected by cyclonic floods. For those accustomed to living in huts and tents, these concrete buildings, which provide facilities for their way of life, like cattle sheds, drinking water, farm produce storage houses, schools, etc., are veritable mansions themselves. By this housing project, Swami has shown once more by example on how we should take care of our fellow human beings, which inspired such projects all across the world. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu.
Sairam. My topic is disaster relief. We are fortunate that we've been initiated into disaster relief by the best in the business, God Himself. And since He's been doing this from time immemorial, it is only fit that we know what Swami says about disaster management, disaster relief. The key aspect is that we should be alert to the call, he says. If you look at the picture in the middle, it is that of Gajendra Moksham. The call came from an elephant which was in the middle of a lake, and it was obviously not near God. And also it came at a time when God was said to be relaxing, and he was playing a game of a board game. So he was neither too busy nor was he too far away to listen to the call and to be alert to the call. And this being the call of the Lord, just look at how the devotees have responded, and the organization, the Sevadal volunteers, whenever there has been a disaster, how they have been responded. See, as you can see from the pictures, it covers the length and breadth of the country, and also it is not all of these are just controlled to that particular moment. If you see, like Orissa, previous speaker had mentioned, 1,000 houses were built. There are short-term and long-term solutions that are provided, all of these we call as acts of God. But actually, it is for us to be able to see the hand of God that these are enacted by God. Thank you for the opportunity, Sairam.
Sadhana is a means of transforming on itself today, attaining that ultimate wisdom which is Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai Baba has given us in his own word. Sri Satya Sai Baba says, Sai means service, adoration, illumination, which are the three sadhana margas they are, karma, upanasana, jnana. Prashanti Nilayam is not just an abode of peace, but a place where these routine activities formulated by Bhagawan itself. It just means of sadhana, the daily routine starting with Suprabhatam, Nagasanketam, Veda chanting, bhajan are the right option for the person sees the Bhakti Upanasana Marga. For those who are serving oriented, Prashanti Nilayam offers a seva opportunity through the organization to participate in various activities, including servicing mandir, servicing devotees, servicing in food, and many more activities in the areas. As Bhagawan says, for a few raw fruits to become a complete repentant, you just need to sling on the tree. Similarly, the one needs to just to an adhere of the opportunity provided by Bhagawan at Prashanti Nilayam, which is enough to be attended Supreme Goal. Sairam.
Sanatana Sanskriti Museum. Baba took avatar 95 years ago to instill eternal values amongst men. To this end, he conceptualized and created Sanatana Sanskriti Museum at the highest point at Puttaparthi. Inaugurated by Baba himself on 19th November 1990, the museum prominently displays valuable teachings of sages and saints of yore, besides portraying Bhagavan's own gift to the humanity. Although the entry is free on all days other than Wednesday, every visitor is enriched through the experience and leave the museum with a renewed resolve to better himself in the service of all living beings with compassion, love, and care. They become brand ambassadors to the Baba's mission, love all, serve all. What else any person can aspire for? Sairam.
Om Sri Sairam, Sri Satyasai International Center. Sri Satyasai International Center was inaugurated in 1999 at New Delhi. It is equipped with the auditorium, small and large capacity, and a library with more than 10,000 subscriptions. Activities at the center include orientation program for college students, principal with role play, yoga, meditation, include debate, competition, spiritual touch reading, and other workshops. It has organized lectures by eminent personalities like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and His Holiness Dalai Lama, focused at propagating human values. The center organized workshops on human values, free medical camp, open schooling for school dropout, etc. The attempt is to make it the spiritual hub of the capital. Jai Sai Ram.
Chaitanya Jyoti, the life of consciousness, was established at Puttaparthi under the guidance of Bhagawan and to commemorate the 75th year of advent of Satyasai Avatar. It was inaugurated on 18th November 2000 by Bhagawan himself. The building is 65,000 square foot, 75 feet high, 150 feet width, and 75 steps from ground floor. It's a marvel of many religions and architecture of the world. The masterpiece stupa and the 5 swans underneath it, portraying discrimination. The lotus stems rising from mud towards the Lord, 108 petals portraying Creator Brahma, the hand of Satyasai holding the universe on his forefinger, and Sarvadharma symbol on Titanic dome are marvels of the museum. There are depicts exhibits depicting the life and messages of Bhagawan and Shirdi Sai Baba, besides unity of religion. The narrations in the museum are more authentic, being first-hand experiences gathered and recorded right during the lifetime of the Avatar. It is a visual treat for the eye, entrancing museum for the ears, wisdom for the mind, and sustenance for the soul. Bhagavan said it be a wonder of the 21st century. It inspires us to see Sai, that is, Sai always inside. Saira.
Patiyatras are undertaken by the devotees from states all over India
and also from abroad. They come to divine abode in large groups and offer devotional programs. Patiyatras are being organized even during Swami's physical absence with the same fervor and enthusiasm as before. In the morning sessions, cultural programs are offered to the Divine Lord by the district Balvikas children, youth, ladies and gents, and the disaster management team during these Patriyatras. Typically, evening session comprises of Veda Parayanam by Balvikas children, followed by a brief talk by the district president, subsequently musical and dance performance by the Balvikas children, followed by soulful rendering of bhajans by devotees. Themes of Patriyatra: some of the important codes of conduct like sealing on desires, attending Samiti bhajans, etc. is embraced as the theme of the Patriyatra. The theme is displayed at various places like train, mandir, and ashram premises. Swami's codes related to theme are displayed. The divine journey by hundreds of devotees on a specially chartered train to Puttaparthi from respective districts is marked by devotional fervor and love to the Almighty. Sai Ram.
Sairam. 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 Music is the essence of life. Music is the unifying factor of all religions, culture, and nations. BCIC is such an organization which connect all of us through music. Today I am presenting BCIC festivals, that is Bharat Cultural Integration Committee. The founder of BCIC is Sri T.V.K. Shastri Garu, an ardent devotee of our beloved Swami. This organization, BCIC, was launched with the blessings of our Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba Varu. In an unprecedented gesture, Swami, who was the chief guest of BCIC's 20th festival held in September 1993 in Chaudaya Memorial Hall, Bengaluru, Sri T.V.K. Shastri Garu organized the 23rd and 21st BCIC festivals in Puttaparthi. This festival was a historic event in which Swami declared from the BCIC platform that he would bring the precious water supply to Anantapur and the adjoining districts within a year. Also, Swami directed Sri T.V.K. Shastri Garu that BCIC should make a beginning towards universal integration. The Puttaparthi festival was extravagant with 138 countries and lakhs of people all over India as witness. Jai Sai Ram.
Sports for unity. Sai Ram. Swami has emphasized on several occasions how sports fosters a sense of unity. Swami says sports brings people together irrespective of caste, creed, religion, or geographical boundaries. Swami, for this reason, has institutionalized January 11th every year as a day to celebrate unity on the annual sports and cultural meet. To celebrate unity in diversity, Swami conducted the Unity Cup cricket match on December 30th, 1997 at the Hillview Stadium with cricketers from across nations like India, Sri Lanka, West Indies, and even Pakistan. The world-famous Harlem Globetrotters basketball team also participated in an exhibition match on Swami's birthday in 2006 during the inauguration of the International Sports Stadium in Puttaparthi. Hence, Swami has given us several examples where sports can lay the foundation for holistic human development and promote unity. Sai Ram.
ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್. ವೇದಗಳ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಗೋಮಾತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯ ಅವತಾರ ಎಂದು ಬಿಂಬಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಪುಟ್ಟಪರ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಗೋಶಾಲೆಯನ್ನು ಭಗವಾನ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾರವರು 1975 ಆಗಸ್ಟ್ 29ರಂದು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದರು. ಈ ಗೋಶಾಲೆಯ ಗೋವುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ಇದ್ದ ಅಪಾರವಾದ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯು ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಅವುಗಳಕ್ಕೂ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದರು. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಈ ಗೋವುಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಧುರವಾದ ಸಂಗೀತವನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು. ಇದರ ಪರಿಣಾಮದಿಂದ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಹಾಲನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದವು. ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ವೃದ್ಧ ಗೋವುಗಳು ಹಾಲನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು ಅಸಮರ್ಥವಾದಾಗ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಕಡೆಗಣಿಸದೆ ಜೀವಮಾನ ಪರ್ಯಂತ ಕಾಪಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಆಶ್ರಯ ಧಾಮ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ತೋರಬೇಕಾದ ಅನುಕಂಪದ ಪಾಠಗಳನ್ನು ಇದು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ಗೋವಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರುವ ಕಾಳಜಿಯೂ ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. ನಾವು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಆಶಯದಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಂದಿರನ್ನು ನೋಡುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಗೌರವದಿಂದ ಗೋವುಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು. ಜೈ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್.
Sairam. 29 Kadam, effort towards greener environment. Global warming has been an international phenomenon, a crisis looming large on each country in the world. Every effort has been made by the International Satisai Seva organization towards a greener world. Last year, there was a 3-day seminar which was conducted in Parthi, representing all the countries in the world, wherein the Central Trust had gone in a big way to install solar project in the super specialty hospital at Andhra Pradesh in Puttaparthi, wherein the savings has been to the tune of 1.6 crores. I think on the same lines, even at Whitefield, a similar type of a program has been initiated by the Satisai Central Trust, wherein solar project has been installed with an overall savings 10 times the cost of savings at Anantapur, Puttaparthi. Having said so, there have also been greater initiatives in terms of sewage water treatment, where water has been scarce in the Rayalaseema region, not only in Rayalaseema region, throughout the country, but there has been a very good benchmark practice at Puttaparthi, where the sewage water has been tapped for watering the plants in and around, and also for the maintenance of the buildings and newly constructed structures towards waterproofing. Having said so, there has also been an initiative at the SSS VIP villages, wherein Gobar glass plant has also been initiated to ensure that villages do not go and cut the trees, whereas try to use the Gobar glass, the Gobar which is excreted by the animals, and put it to use for the generation of power. So we as a organization are contributing our own might, and disaster management team in Satisai Seva organization have a major role to play. Jai Sri Sai Ram.
National Narayana Seva and Amrita Kalasam. Narayana Seva is an initiation coined by Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba to provide food at the doorsteps of the needy and poor with a love and humility. Narayana Seva is the highest form of sadhana. Manava Seva is Madhava Seva. Bhagavan so lovingly did Narayana Seva on several occasions. He often said, "My life is my message." Narayana Seva is for spiritual advancement for individuals. Narayana Seva is a regular feature undertaken by Sathya Sai Samitis all over India. Now, Amrita Kalasam. Now, it is a part of Narayana Seva, and it's a unique way of providing essential groceries to poor people in remote villages and tribal areas. Thousands of Amrita Kalasams have been distributed to the needy all over India. On the eve of 95th birthday, our Samiti members of Bangalore East distributed 95 Amrita Kalasams. Narayana Seva Amrita Kalasams is about empathy and not sympathy. Let us pray to continue the sevas perfectly. Sai Ram.
Medical camps by Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organizations India. The aim of medical camp is to reach out to the most interior and inaccessible parts of the country, providing the finest quality healthcare irrespective of caste, creed, religion, or nationality. When healthcare is rendered with the motto of Manava Seva is Madhava Seva, a paradigm shift occurs in the approach from that of medical profession to medical seva. Sri Sathya Sai Baba has repeatedly emphasized the need for state-of-the-art healthcare to all people, especially the poor. Extraordinary services are provided through a number of free clinics, medical vans, medical camps, and other and rehabilitation support across 20 states in India. These services are rendered on a weekly basis. Statistics show that in the year 2018, close to 12,000 free camps and 9,100 free clinics were run by the doctor devotees. About 22.5 lakh patients have benefited from the medical care in a span of 1 year, with more than 15,000 doctors, 44,000 paramedics, and 1.2 lakh volunteers supporting the initiative. The many recipients of the Medicare Seva who have never seen Bhagawan Baba in his physical form experience unconditional love through his instruments. Sai Ram.
Bala Vikas. Bala Vikas is a noble movement that started in 1968 as Bala Vihar and then rechristened as Bala Vikas in 1971 by Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai Baba to enable the worldwide renewal of individual commitment to an active moral life based on the divine dictum. The end of education is character. Bala Vikas program is designed to help children to practice the basic human values such as Satya, truth, Dharma, righteousness, Shanti, peace, Prema, love, and Ahimsa, non-violence. The JDUCS uses a simple teaching techniques such as prayer, group singing, meditation, storytelling, and group activities. Bal Vikas directs the children to unfold the native values on the course of human excellence. The 9-year Bal Vikas program is structured in the 3 groups, starting with Group 1, children of age 5 to 7, and ending with Group 3, age of 11 to 13 years. There are detailed curricula and objectives for each group, and at the completion of each group, an exam is held to check whether the student has grasped the objectives. Sairam.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Selfless service from Satya Sai Seva organization. Service to man is service to God. This leads us to realize the truth that the God in us is serving the God in others. Swami often tells, selfless service is the most important spiritual discipline for a devotee. For a devotee, the direct path to self-realization. Sai Seva organization deems it as a blessing and an opportunity to serve the devotees below different areas with his divine grace. Like we will do Narayan Seva, food distribution monthly once at Home of Hope, orphanage, around 700 people. Like medical camps, medical service at remote places. Pushkaram Seva, services at Pushkara Ghats. Chalivendram Seva, water kiosk at railway stations and bus stations. Hospitals and temple sevas, and on occasion of birthday like blanket seva. My humble pranams to Bhagawan Sri Sai Baba for 95 years of selfless love. Om Sri Sai Ram.
Sri Satya Sai National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation. Swami says, end of education is character. With this objective, Sri Satya Sai National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation was designed. The first batch was started in March 2020 and the convocation was held in December 2020. The purpose of the program is to conduct a value-based, character-oriented diploma course which will be imparted to the graduating or just graduated college students, empowering the participants with key everyday professional skills. The course will also highlight the importance of individual and national character, the need for social responsibility, all built on a solid foundation of self-mastery. The program has 4 core components: individual skills, group skills, individual unfoldment, and value-based leadership. This is an online program lasting for about 26 weeks. There will be some pre- and post-session activities involving things such as reading, reflecting, watching videos, and doing self-assessment. Registrations for the second batch are on from 23rd November 2020, and the last date for submission is 1st January 2021. Brothers and sisters from 21 to 35 years of age are eligible to apply and the maximum number of participants are expected to be 225. Jai Sai Ram.
परोपकाराय फलन्ति वृक्षाः परोपकाराय वहन्ति नद्यः परोपकाराय दुहन्ति गावः परोपकारार्थमिदं शरीरम्. Keeping these words of Swami in view, the Sevadal members perform many outreach activities helping the needy, medical camps, bhajans, and guiding the villagers in maintaining cleanliness, constructions of water tanks in villages where water scarcity, serving water and buttermilk in hot summer, distributing books and tuition classes for school children. Amrita culture, a unique sadhana where each family puts aside a small amount of ration every day as an offering to Bhagawan, to the poor. Service in mental hospital, giving them bath, clean their rooms, toilet, and provide good food. Bhajan is a part and parcel of outreach program. The happiness in the faces of the people who have been benefited in the gift is the gift of Swami to the Sevadal of the outreach program. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, disaster management training. Bhagawan said in Sevadal camp in 2002, don't restrict your service within certain limits. Be alert to call everywhere. Look for chances to relieve and rescue. Train yourself that you may render help quickly and well. See, Satsya organization, based on the practical knowledge over 25 years in various calamities occurred across India, they have come up with a different disaster management program, such as first one, training for Sevadal and Sai youths. Second one, disaster awareness camp. Third one, disaster management preparedness, especially industries, corporates, companies, and school students. As of 2018, many groups such as police, fire, and rescue personnel, fishermen, paramedical, nursing, and many more been trained. Between 2012 to 2018, more than 14,000 Gents and 4,000 Mahilas are trained across India, and more than 72,000 boys and 33,000 girls are given disaster awareness training. Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Sri Sathya Sai Village Integrated Program. Swami used to call Grama Seva is Rama Seva. Sri Sathya Sai Village Integrated Program, SSS VIP, was introduced by our beloved Lord in the year 2007 on the Ugadi day. A spectrum of Seva activities identified as 7 cares. They are spiritual, individual, medical, employment, agriculture, and socio cares are crux of SSS VIP. It aims to ensure the holistic development of every family in the village and ultimately the village as the whole, the town, the district, and the state. SSS VIP has adopted more than 3,300 villages to benefit 3.25 lakhs families across the country. Jai Sai Ram.
Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Jyoti. With Bhagawan's blessing, Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organization India launched Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Jyoti program on the auspicious Aradhana Day Mahotsav on April 24, 2016. The main goal of this program is to install human values in children, inspiring them to become ideal citizens of India through various Seva activities in every phases, namely emprise, empower, equip, and evolve. In all 7 stakeholders have been identified, namely children, teachers, parents, school management, villagers, local government, volunteers. Some of the notable activities under the program include supporting the children having challenges in studies, teaching Bal Vikas, providing parenting tips to the parents, soft skill development for teachers, personality development classes, sports activities, promotion of arts and music, training children with special abilities, providing teaching aids and infrastructure supports to the schools. As and that, more than 10,000 volunteers from all the wings of Satya Sai Seva Organization participate in the program with 900 plus schools, 150,000 children and 7,000 being directly beneficiaries. Sairam.
ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್. ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ವತಿಯಿಂದ RVTC ಅಂದರೆ ರೂರಲ್ ವೊಕೇಶನಲ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಗ್ರಾಮಗಳ ಯುವಕ ಯುವತಿಯರಿಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಂಟ್ರಿ, ಟೈಲರಿಂಗ್, ಎಂಬ್ರಾಯ್ಡರಿ, ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕ್, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾತನಾಡುವುದು ಹಾಗೂ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡಲಾಗುವುದು. ಕೆಲವು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರುವ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟ ವಸತಿ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಸವಲತ್ತು 15,000ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಗ್ರಾಮದ ಯುವಕ ಯುವತಿಯರು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗ್ರಾಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿನ ಬಡತನ ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಹಣ ಕೊಡುವುದರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಕೃಷಿ, ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ, ನಿರುದ್ಯೋಗ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆಯೇ ಈ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ನೀಡುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕವೆಂದು ಭಾವಿಸಿ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಸೇವಕರು ತಮ್ಮ ಸಮಯ, ಪ್ರೇಮ, ಶ್ರಮ ಮತ್ತು ಹಣವನ್ನು ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಮೀಸಲಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯುವ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಯು ಈ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನವನ್ನು ಸದ್ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಹೊಂದುವುದೇ ಮೂಲ ಉದ್ದೇಶವಾಗಿದೆ. ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್.
Sairam, Swachhata se Divyata tak. Satya Sai Seva Organization has decided to launch a nationwide program of Swachhata se Divyata tak on the eve of Gandhi Jayanti from 2nd October to the Avatar Declaration Day of our beloved Bhagawan Sri Satya Sai Baba on 20th October 2016. This program was initiated every year. During this period, every Samiti in the country embarks upon this program. This is a nationwide cleanliness drive by the Sri Satya Sai Seva Organization. Every year, 2nd October up till 20th October. It includes cleaning of public places, temples of different religions, villages, water resources like lakes, ponds, and wells, destitute homes, old age homes, and orphanages, etc. In his tweet to the youth of International Youth Festival held at Prashanthi Nilayam in July 2016, Sri Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, had called upon the youth of the Sai organization to be a part of his mission of cleanliness. We have gone one step ahead, decided to launch an annual nationwide program of Swachhata se Divyata tak. Sairam.
Om Sairam. Prashanti Seva and Hospital Seva. Love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Manava Seva, Madhava Seva. Love in action is Seva. Swami established the Satya Sai Seva organization in the year 1960 and gave a wonderful golden opportunity to the Sevadals in his own abode, Prashanti Nilayam, as Prashanti Seva for his devotees as a Sevadal through Satya Sai Seva organization. Every state comes to Prashanti Nilayam in rotation for 15 days to do Prashanti Seva. There are various departments like reception, cloakroom, security, canteen, crowd control, taking care of devotees, and further many more. Food and accommodation is provided totally free to all the Sevadals and taken care. Similarly, there are Seva opportunities in Satya Sai Hospital in Puttaparthi and Whitefield, Bangalore. In Whitefield, Bangalore Hospital, Sevadals only from Bangalore come in for 1 week Seva, district-wise, and offer their Seva to Swami. If anyone of you desiring to offer your Seva to Swami, please contact your nearest Satya Sai center. You can also Google it to know your nearest Sai center. Your life is his message. Jai Sai Ram.
Blood donation is very important because blood cannot be manufactured or substituted. Swami says blood and money should not be stagnant. They have to flow always. So Satya Sai Seva Organization India, they are organizing blood donation camps across each and every state in India. For a few notable examples are Sri Satya Sai Seva Organization Ahmedabad,
They have started blood donation camps in 1985, 1,547 blood donation camps, 61,385 units have been collected. They have received Asha Parag Trophy from Red Cross Society, Gujarat. They have entered in Limca book also. Shri Satya Sai Seva Organization, Karnataka. They are supporting in Swami's Super Specialty Hospital, Whitefield, Bangalore. Last 20 years, regularly motivating the donors to donate blood and save life. I request all of you, please donate blood, save precious life. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Month of giving and forgiving. Swami always say that man lives in getting and forgetting. One month prior to Aradhana Day, all Sai devotees across the globe observe month of giving and forgiving. When we pray and practice giving and forgiving with sincerity and fervor, his message will resonate and encircle the earth and its whole being. Let our act of kindness include our winged, finned, and four-legged fellow inhabitants of our planet and the Mother Earth herself. May we pray to Bhagawan to guide us on his path, enabling us to become worthy flowers in his garden to reach his lotus feet. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, spreading message in digital era. Bhagawan gifted Radio Sai to the world on November 23, 2001 to digitally disseminate his divine message to humanity. We present Sri Satya Sai Media Center in June 2020. The Prashanti Digital Studio, in its new avatar, boasts of a state-of-the-art audio, video, and broadcast studio. Apart from broadcasting program live from Prashanti Nilayam on their YouTube channel, the website media.radiosai.org is a virtual treasure trove of resources on Bhagavan. The srisatyasai.org is the official website of Sri Satya Sai Central Trust. The mobile Radio Sai audio streams app has 24/7 discourse, bhajan, and Telugu streams. Shruti is the mobile Vedam learning app from Sri Satya Sai Sadhana Trust Publications Division. Brindhamritam is an indexed Bhajanavali app released by the Sri Satya Sai Seva Organization, Karnataka. A new YouTube channel, Sri Satya Sai Amrutavani, has been launched on 23rd November 2020 on Bhagavan's 95th birthday. Sai Inspires is a subscription service that delivers an inspirational quote from Bhagavan's discourses to your mailbox every morning. Access to the eternal wisdom is now only a click of a button away, literally on your fingertips. Sai Ram.
All India Conference is a motivational and practical guidance by the higher level of office bearers of different level of wings and the evaluation of Bhagavan's mission executed so far. The first All India Conference of the office bearers of all organizations of Sri Satya Sai Seva Organization was held in Madras, now Chennai, on 20th and 21st April 1967 in the divine presence of Swami. Since then, every year it is held in Puttaparthi, where dignitaries of all wings of Sai organizations are present and Bhagavan's mission is discussed and planned for the timely and divinely execution of the projects. Participants from Samiti level to state level will be present in the conference. Sri Satya Sai organization has been doing innumerable activities for the spiritual and social upliftment of the mass. Office bearers of the different wings are guided on the Seva, sadhana, and other fields. Carrying forward the activities planned by common people is different to the plan of Bhagavan. Om Sri Sai Ram.
The first World Conference was held at Bhatya Vidya Bhavan in Bombay in 1968 with participants from 66 countries and 2,000 delegates from overseas and 10,000 Indian delegates. Since then, 10 World Conferences have been held on every 5th Advent year as part of Swami's birthday celebrations. Over 250 countries with 15,000 overseas and over 1 lakh of Indian delegates have participated. During these conferences, the members deliberate on the mission and the activities of Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organization. The charter, rules and regulations of the organization are reviewed and revised. The activities of Sri Sathya Sai Seva organizations are run and overseen by several committees like Education Committee, Publications, Cultural Events, Healthcare, etc. The members or chairpersons of these committees are appointed during these conferences. The delegates are provided valuable insights and guidance on spiritual, practical and organizational matters. They can also raise their doubts and get answers by the representatives of Bhagawan or Bhagawan himself. Swami has created this platform of the World Conferences to effectively spread his universal message. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Youth Conference was a perfect platform Youth Conference was a perfect platform for youth members to voice out their opinions and in enabling them to become the future change makers. Bhagawan's discourse during the World Youth Conference in 1997, he revealed the important role of youth fulfilling a noble mission. Young men and women, the world's good fate, world's progress is depend on the transformation of the youth today. Only when the youth transformation themselves with good character will the world will be able to experience the ideal virtues. Programs in youth conferences, men and women between the age group of 18 and 40 to lead purposeful lives in services of their families, communities, and countries by learning and practicing the spiritual principles revealed by the teachings and work of Bhagavan. Primary importance is given to holistic character development through both personal and transformation and selfless service. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Swami always said that man cannot easily comprehend the secrets of God's creation through acquired knowledge. Swami's medical conferences in the last 25 years was more than just modern medicine and technology. Through these medical conferences, he saw that apart from imparting scientific knowledge, a powerful prescription was given which stated that doctors should have triple qualities in their practice, that is, service, love, and compassion. He said that doctors should administer the injection of courage and encouragement, just the way calcium is administered to the weak. Various dignitaries from India and overseas attended these conferences and have transformed themselves into better professionals. He always emphasized on how to prevent a disease rather than just treating it. He made it clear that food which is moderate and pure is essential for good health. Food does not mean only the diet what we partake. It also includes food in the form of thoughts, vision, and action. Sai Ram.
Bal Vikas Guru Conference. The first Bal Vikas Teachers Conference was held in 1971 in Bombay. The aim of Bal Vikas education were established and the first teacher's manual was created. The blossom of the development of Deha Vikasa, Mano Vikasa, Buddhi Vikasa, and Atma Vikasa was the aim of the first manual of teachers. In the second conference held in 1973 in Rajahmundry, Swami instructed, a guru is one who dispels darkness and helps the child to understand the divinity within and in the universe. In the third conference held in Prashanti Nilayam in 1975, Bhagawan stressed on the personal sadhana for gurus. This year, Bal Vikas was introduced in the other countries as well. Syllabus for the group 3 was prepared in this conference. In the fourth conference in Prashanti Nilayam in 1977, Bhagawan revealed non-violence, including saving of food, water, energy, time, and money, and how water waste leads to violence. In 1981, a conference for the overseas teachers was held in Prasanthi whereas the concept of the education in human values was introduced, and the saga goes on and on. Now, Bal Vikas is an organized program all over the world, bearing fruits and taught thousands of alumni. Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Significance of chanting 21 Omkarams. The day begins at Prasanthi Nilayam with 21 Omkarams. Swami, in his unbound love for humanity, has blessed us with the mantra of chanting Omkaram. Chanting Omkaram 21 times in the morning has immense benefits for the devotees. Omkaram is the perennial sound, the Pranava mantra that denotes divinity. Of these 21 chants, 5 chants benefit our 5 sense organs, 5 chants benefit our 5 action organs, 5 chants benefit our 5 vital airs, 5 more chants benefit the sheets of the body. The remaining 21st chant is for realization of the inner divinity. This is how the chanting of 21 Omkarams will impart immense benefits to the devotees of Swami. As per the 9th Code of Conduct, Swami emphasizes to chant Omkaram as part of the daily routine. Om Sai Ram.
Om Sai Ram. In Prasanthi Nilayam, the abode of Sri Satya Sai, the day begins at 5 a.m. with the recitation of 21 times Omkaram and Sri Satya Sai Suprabhatam. In the dawn, when we recite the Suprabhatam, we must realize that the Lord resides within us. It is He who performs all actions through our senses. Our actions should be such that they can be termed as divine. Each time we perform an act and generate a thought, we should synchronize with Sai's action and thought. Ishwaramba Sutta refers to all of us. Our body is the Puttaparthi. The devotees eagerly waiting are the Indriyas. The fruit and flowers and offerings are our deeds. The women who are as pure as Sita are the feminine aspects of the powers within each of us. Ichha Shakti, willpower, Kriya Shakti, energy for action, Vichar Shakti, thinking power, and Vak Shakti, the power of speech. In this manner, we remind ourselves of the presence of the Lord within us every morning when we recite Suprabhatam. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Signature chanting is nothing but chanting Sai Gayatri Mantra. On 24th December 1977, in the presence of Sai Baba himself, Pandit Subramanya Sastri was inspired to announce Sai Gayatri in Vrindavan. Every Gayatri has a revealing Rishi and presiding deity. Sai Gayatri is expressed through the inner workings of Satya Sai Baba through the mouth of Pandit Subramanya Sastri. Om Sai Ishwaraya Vidmahe Satya Devaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayate. If we chant Sai Gayatri 108 times daily, we will attain spiritual knowledge. We are all fortunate because we all had his darshan in physical form number of times. Hence, we are able to visualize Bhagawan while chanting Sai Gayatri Mantra. Visualization of Swami creates vibrant effect on us, and we are able to immerse in it. I believe chanting Sai Gayatri removes our past karma. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, for every devotee, Swami is varyingly the embodiment of the omnipotent form of God. He is in all forms: Rama, Krishna, Rahim, Jesus, Narayana, Buddha, Skanda, etc. Swami interested the construction of Sarvadharma Akungyo Stupa in 1975. Sarvadharma proclaims Swami's message of unity of faith. People from all religions pray to Swami in their chosen form. Swami is a perfect master and always said, there is only one religion, the religion of love. Only one caste, the caste of humanity. Only one language, the language of the heart. Jai Sai Ram.
Vibhuti Mantram. Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutim, Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim, Paramartha Ishtartha Moksha Pradhanam, Baba Vibhutim Idam Ashami. These 4 lines of Vibhuti Mantram composed by Srimati Shabantaka Bhashyam. It was initially sang as a bhajan. Later in the year of 1965, when Sai Samiti were formed, Swami advised to use this mantram while distributing Vibhuti Prasadam, which is followed globally till date. When we recite this mantra, we call upon Swami and we tell Swami to take care of us. Vibhuti means purity, divinity, and curability. Our Swami has done many miracles and has cured many people from the diseases with the gift of Vibhuti. My mother, Srimati Gayatri Anandan, had acute back pain, which got cured by Swami through Vibhuti. Swami always says that, trust in me, I will take care of you and your needs. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Nagar Sankirtan. It is a spiritual activity where groups of devotees get together in the early hours of the morning. Either every day or once a week, devotees walk across the streets and sing bhajans, spreading the sacred name of the Lord. Swami greatly encourages this sadhana. He said, Nagar Sankirtan is a great sadhana for mass spiritual awakening. Swami graciously has also given guidelines on how to do Nagar Sankirtan. He said, we must gather in the early hours before dawn and proceed along the streets singing the glories of God. We must carry the name of God to every door, wake up the sleeping people with it, purify the streets with the thought of the Almighty. This will give us health and happiness. Also, our egoism will be shattered when we sing in the streets in full view of our neighbors. He has also given do's and don'ts. He said, we must go through the streets slowly, singing aloud the names of all manifestations just when the people of the locality are waking up. We must not carry any photo or picture with us, demonstrating our loyalty to any particular form or name. We must also walk along the streets in well-arranged groups, men and women separately. Graciously, lovingly, he has given even the guidelines on how to do the spiritual activity and achieve moksha. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Sai Bhajan. Bhagawan gave immense importance to the group bhajan. The environment is sanctified with divine vibration when bhajans are sung. The first bhajan Bhagawan taught us, Manas Bhajare Guru Charanam, in 1940, October 28th. All functions in Satyasai organizations with bhajan and end with bhajan. In Prashanti Nilayam, they start with the bhajan and they end with the bhajan. In canteen, food is prepared in background of bhajan converting. Bhajan, converting the food in the prasadam. Every discourse that Bhagavan ever gave usually contained beautiful bhajan rendered in his golden voice. Bhagavan started Akhand Bhajan every year, second weekend of November. Every Samiti and Bhajan Mandali in each state and all the districts, it is regularly going on. Sai Ram.
Samarpan. Samarpan means offering, total surrender. Samarpan is an initiative by the alumni of Sri Sathya Sai institutions as an offering of our love and gratitude to Swami. Samarpan is a platform for alumni, staff, and devotees to reconnect with the Lord and cherish the moments. It's an opportunity for all of us to listen to the experiences of senior devotees and students. Started in May 2011, where the first speaker was the then warden of Brindavan Hostel. This event is designed as a monthly offering to Bhagawan on the third Sunday of every month. Chapter 114 of Samarpan was recently conducted in the month of November in Vrindavan. And with the divine blessings, over 400 sessions have been successfully conducted at various Sai centers across the globe, such as Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, etc. in India, and many other overseas locations, such as Singapore, US, and UK. All the sessions are also available on YouTube. Sairam.
Veda Poshana. Inspired by Bhagawan's initiatives of Vedodharana to participate in his mission of Veda Poshana, the Satya Sai Seva organizations India has been promoting activities such as Vedam tutorial classes, mass recitation of Vedic hymns, Ekadash Rudram, Rudrabhishekam, and Vedam workshops. In 2016, the Satya Sai Seva organization formerly included in its structure coordinators for Vedas at national, state, and district levels to give a structural framework for learning and teaching of Vedic hymns. On 5th July 2020, on the auspicious Guru Purnima, Satya Sai Seva organizations India launched Sri Satya Sai Samyukta Shruti Shreni, a virtual e-learning program to give opportunity for all to learn Vedas online. Presently, more than 4,000 to 5,000 students all over India are learning Vedas as a part of this program. The trainers are provided with manuals prepared by experts to cover all aspects of chanting correctly. In addition to the literal meaning, correlation with Bhagawan's teachings and practicing the essence in daily life is emphasized. Sairam.
Om Sri Sairam, Ladies' Day in Prasanthi Nilayam. On November 19, 1995, on the occasion of the 70th birthday celebrations, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba magnanimously declared that the 19th of November will henceforth be celebrated as Ladies' Day. Ever since, it has been the privilege of women to celebrate this day as Ladies' Day in His divine presence at Prasanthi Nilayam. On this day, all the mandir activities, starting from the morning Suprabhatam to the Nagara Sankirtan, are carried out exclusively by ladies. The event in Sai Kulant Hall begins with the Bhagawan escorted into by the Nadaswaram, Vedam, and band by girl students. Swami inaugurates the Ladies' Day function by formally lighting the lamp. The entire program, both morning and evening, include speeches by eminent women and musical offerings and drama on this special day are conducted by the ladies. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Isharamma Day. The celebration of the life of Mother Isharamma, the mother of Satya Sai Baba, began on May 6, 1977 as Children's Day in commemoration of her death anniversary. Since then, every year, May 6, Isharamma's life is celebrated around the world by remembering her exemplary life, performing acts of selfless service for the needy, and singing the glories of God. Bhagawan exhorts his devotees to revere Mother as God. Hence, this day honors the principle of motherhood. Isharamma was very fond of children and was one of the pioneers of Balavikas movement. Hence, this day is also celebrated as Balavikas Day, when hundreds of Balavikas students gather in their Sai centers to present before him cultural program and imbibe the highest spiritual lessons from the Divine Mother. Narayana Seva is also undertaken on this day. Her heart was moved by the suffering of people around the world, and Mother's 3 wishes paved way for the gigantic humanitarian projects all over the world initiated by our Bhagawan. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram, Global Akhanda Bhajan. Our beloved Bhagavan Baba said that Hari Bhajan bina sukha shanti nahi, Hari Naam bina anandu nahi. Hence, we are having non-stop 24 hours global devotional singing every year, second Saturday of November, and it is called Akhanda Bhajan. This is observed throughout world across time zones.
Millions of devotees across the world sing his glory. It was started by few families in Bangalore in the year 1944, and later on, Swami declared it as Global Akhand Bhajan in the year 1975. The sound waves from Sai purifies atmosphere. When we breathe that air, it purifies our hearts. Singing of Swami's glory cures all ailments and sufferings of mankind. Let us sing his glory today and forever, repeatedly, to get eternal peace and happiness. Pandemic COVID-19 is the biggest challenge and major threat to all of us. Sing of Sai's glory together regularly for a longer duration will save mankind across the world. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Our Swami Lingodvam. Our Swami did first one in 1947 when he was just 21, and last one he did in 2003. 1 year, Swami took 11 lingas. Linga means a symbol, Udbhava means birth, Lingodbhava means symbol of creation. An embryo develops within the womb of its mother and takes birth into its world as a baby. Our Swami develops with himself and takes birth as a lingam into this world through his mouth. Ma Yasoda, only one had seen the Vishwarupam of in the mouth of Lord Krishna. Shapur's wife, only one had seen Vishwarupam in the mouth of our Swami in his previous incarnation as Shirdi Sai Baba. We are fortunate that millions of people are in a position to watch and watched before Vishwarupam through in the form of Lingodbhava. Om Sri Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Veda Purusha Saptaha Jnana Yajna. Veda Purusha Saptaha Jnana Yajna. Veda Poshana is one of the most important aspects of our Swami's mission. Veda Purusha Saptaha Yajna was started by our beloved Bhagawan on 1st October 1962 and is still an ongoing project every year during Dasara time in the months of October, November. This annual event is conducted for 7 days, both in the morning and evening sessions. In the morning session, Homam, fire offering, chanting of Rudram, Chamakam, and Panchasuktas such as Sri Suktam, Purusha Suktam, Bhu Suktam, Neela Suktam, and Vishnu Suktam will be conducted by eminent scholars and Vedic Pandits. The evening session, eminent scholars of repute will give lectures on the importance of the 4 Vedas such as Rig Veda, Krishna Yajurveda, Shukla Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda. Vedas are very important for the entire humanities. All the branches of learning have their origin in the 4 Vedas only. All dharmas and virtues have sprung from these 4 Vedas. Vedas have contributed to all-round development of humanity. Vedas are the most ancient literature in the world. They form the first ever books in the human history. Let us all love Vedas, learn Vedas, nurture Vedas, and chant them regularly both in the morning and evening. Let us deserve our beloved Bhagavan's blessings. Jai Sai Ram.
Rathotsavam. The Rathotsavam chariot festival at Prashanti Nilayam, held on 18th of November every year, is a tradition that goes back to early 1950s. The festival marks the beginning of the birthday celebrations of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. On this day, the students of Bhagawan chanting Vedic hymns and singing bhajans lead the procession of devotees. The procession includes the idol of Lord Krishna on the Rath chariot and the idols of Lord Rama, Lakshmana and Mother Sita on a palanquin. Starting from Sai Kulwant Hall, the procession culminates at Old Mandir, now called Pedda Venkamaraju Kalyana Mandapam. After worship is offered to the deities, the idol of Lord Rama, Lakshmana and Sita return to the Prashanti Nilayam Mandir. Later in the evening, the idols are taken out in procession in the village of Puttaparthi amidst joyous celebrations of the villages. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Vrindavan Ashram, inaugurated by Baba on 25th June 1960, is situated near Whitefield Railway Station. Bhagawan used to spend about 3 months in a year in this ashram. Swami used to call Vrindavan his residence and Prashanti Nilayam his office. Trayi is the name of the residence of Bhagawan Baba inside Vrindavan Ashram. It is an impressive lotus shaped structure of blue and pink colors with a spacious lawn and many trees. There is a circular central hall with idols of Ganesha, Shirdi Sai, Krishna, Nataraja, and a Shivlinga, and the outer hall with Swami's Dhula. Nitya Puja is done inside Trayi. Sai Ramesh Hall is a darshan area having seating capacity of over 5,000 devotees. Another hall called Sai Kishan Kalyan Mandap is now widely used by Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization events like Akhand Bhajans, conferences, seminars. The ashram also houses hostel for students of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, another hostel for devotees, and a spiritual bookstore. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Shruti is an Satya Sai Mandir Kshetra where students and devotees come and transform into divinity and go back with a good vibration. Swami inaugurated Sai Shruti on 19th June 1986. Swami used to take students every summer and spend time at Sai Shruti in character molding and interact with devotees. At Sai Shruti, Swami materialized Vishwalingam and presented to Sri and Srimati Indulal Shah. First historic interaction session with student was held here. First historic interaction session with devotees was held here. Like Sai Shruti, there are many more kshetras with the motto of transforming self to transform the world, creating a platform to embark upon this divine transformation journey for both the individual and the society at large. Sai Shruti is one of the 10th like Sri Satya Sai Kshetras. Sai Ram.
Sairam. Dharmakshetra. Dharmakshetra is one of the spiritual establishment of Bhagawan. It's located in Mumbai, Maharashtra. It was inaugurated by Bhagawan himself on May 12, 1968, on the eve of the first World Conference of Satya Sai organization. It was built exactly in 108 days with a divine miracle of Bhagavan's Sankalpa. It's in the shape of lotus. There is a meditation center, yoga center, bhajan hall, and spiritual library, etc. There are Vishnu and Gayatri statues attracting the devotees. Dharmakshetra is also called Satyam. This is the first trust to be founded by Bhagavan in 1968 with the vision of taking care, educare, medicare, and social care to the most remote parts of the Maharashtra and served as a role model to the entire world. Mobile Medicare Center and Eye Center are the few of the service activities of Dharmakshetra. Sairam.
Sairam. Shivam. Shivam is built in the shape of a linga and was meant to serve as Swami's residency during his stay at Hyderabad. It was inaugurated by Bhagavan himself on 4th April 1973, the Telugu New Year Day. Swami created a Shiva Linga for worship at Shivam. Swami gave darshan and discourses to thousands of devotees every day the entire week during his inauguration. The gathering was also addressed by his students on 12th Sri Ramanavami Day. The holy week of Shiva Puja came to an end with the valedictory offerings. In Shivam, bhajans, Seva activities and Balavikas programs are conducted regularly. is open on all days. It is a must visit for devotees going to Hyderabad. Sairam.
Sairam. Om Shri Sairam. The Shri Satya Sai Baba organization was founded in the year of 1960 by Bhagawan Shri Satya Sai Baba to enable its members to undertake service activities as a means to spiritual advancement. The organization has founded several centers in India and abroad for the convenience of the devotees to do seva and other social activities. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram are three beautiful centers in India. The Sundaram is one of the center in Tamil Nadu at Sundaram Sharai, Raja Annamalapuram, Chennai, constructed in the year of 1975, January 19. Enormous social activities are taken by the devotees of Swami at Sundaram, including disaster management, drinking water program, housing to poor, etc. They are very particular in the spirit of service. As Swami said, I do not need your flower garlands. I do not need your fruits. Offer me flowers of your inner thoughts and feelings and the fruits of your actions, full of the fragrance of love and sacrifice, free from the creed of envy and egoism. Sairam.
Ananda Nilayam. In September 1998, Baba showed his green signal for the commencement of the Ananda Nilayam construction at Madurai. The construction was completed within 5 months with the dedicated efforts of the devotees. To fulfill a long cherished desire of Sri Subramanya Chettiar, the founder of Sri Sai Paduka Trust, of having a temple of Bhagawan in Madurai. Bhagawan visited Madurai on 22nd April 1999 and consecrated the Sri Satya Sai Ananda Nilayam. Mr. Venu Srinivasan, MD and CEO of TVS Suzuki Limited, was instrumental in constructing this mandir. A Paduka Pitam with the design of a Paduka inscribed on black granite has been installed in Ananda Nilayam. During a visit of Bhagawan, Baba consecrated the granite pitam for 15 minutes by standing on it. Almost every summer since 1999 on his way to Kodaikanal, Baba visited Ananda Nilayam. Ananda Nilayam is now the epicenter of Sai activities in this temple town. Sai Rams.
Shimla. Bhagwan visited Anand Vilas, his divine abode in Shimla, on 15th April 2010. The construction of Anand Vilas started in 2002 and was completed in 2008. The Sri Satya Sai School for Children, a residential school run by the Satya Sai organization of Himachal Pradesh in Pujarli, commenced from the academic year of 2007. In a letter that Bhagwan wrote on April 22nd, 2007, he promised that he would come soon to Shimla. Bhagwan's visit in 2010 was promise kept. Bhagwan left Shimla for Delhi by flight on April 17, 2010. Later, devotees in Prashanti Nilayam shared a wonderful picture showing the children of Sri Satya Sai Jagriti Vidya Mandir, Darwa, sitting in a formation to wave at Bhagwan's plane as it flew by. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sairam, Jyoti meditation. Meditation is practiced in numerous religious traditions. Different teachers and trainers give different forms of advice on the techniques. But Bhagawan has given us the most universal, effective, and easy to practice light or Jyoti meditation. During the festival of lights, Deepavali, with one candle we light all others. The flame that kindles is called Parabrahma Jyoti, the eternal universal flame. And the flames that are kindled are called Jivan Jyoti, individual particular flame. In the end, the flame that kindles and the flames kindled are identical. Getting up before dawn, have a candle before you with an open, steady, and straight flame. Sit in front of the candle in the lotus posture and look at the flame steadily for some time. And closing your eyes, try to feel the flame inside you between your eyebrows. One by one, take it through each of the body parts and purify them to perform their assigned tasks. Stay on in that thrill of witnessing the light everywhere. If you are adoring God in any form, try to visualize that form in the all-pervasive light. For light is God and God is light. This is the very step in spiritual discipline that will grant immense inner peace. Jai Sai Ram.
Sairam. Bhagawan Sri Satyasai. Bhagawan Sri Satyasai Baba delivered discourses in Telugu at Prashanti Nilayam. These were translated by late Professor Kasturi. The first volume started in 1953 and the last volume 42 in the year 2009. Satyasai speaks are the direct words from the avatar, guided all categories of humanity, removing not only doubts but also misconception about the heritage, culture, and religion and seva. He taught us the way of life, the art of living. The first topic Swami delivered on Manasa Bajori and published in the volume 1. Swami had covered all topics for the whole of humanity, irrespective of caste, creed, and religion. Swami had advised there is no need to retire into the forest or a cave to know the inner truth. The essence of Satyasai speaks is help ever, hurt never. There is only one religion, the religion of love. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Summer course. Summer course or the summer showers are Bhagwan's blessings on the humanity. They were started in the year 1972 by Bhagwan in Vrindavan, titled the Summer Course on Indian Culture and Spirituality. They were open to students from all over the world as well as guests. After a gap of 11 years, summer course was started again by Bhagwan for the students of his university in the 1990. The various topics covered were Indian culture and spirituality, Vedas, Upanishads, Bhajagovindam, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam. Apart from Bhagwan's divine discourses, scholars from different walks of life also shared their experiences. Bhagwan gave the highest spiritual wisdom in the most simple form for the benefit of humanity. In the summer course, Bhagwan said that the essence of Bhagavad Gita was Mama Dharma. Essence of Ramayana was Dharma towards parents, society, country, etc. Essence of Mahabharata, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. Essence of Bhagavad Gita, take refuge in God and not in the world. Essence of Sai teachings for the Kali Yuga are Namasvarana and Seva. Jai Sai Ram.
Summer Roses on the Blue Mountains, 1976. It is a collection of discourse by Baba on Indian culture and spirituality during summer course held for college students at Ooty in the year 1976. The key learnings of this book are: we are all blessed to be born in Bharat and had a chance of seeing Baba in flesh and blood. Baba was time and again stressing that students must revere their motherland in rich culture. Though we are born of biological parents, God is the universal Father for all of us, and all others are brothers and sisters. Man should strive to know himself by promoting his inner vision. This will pave way to be good in everything we come across. That will lead the way to God. Our human body is like a water bubble. We do not know how long it will exist. So we must do good by serving others with Shanti. Serving others with Shanti and Prema before it dies. Our conscience is our master. God cannot be seen, but one should be experienced. Thus, one should tame himself first, be a master of his own senses, and be a guide to others. Om Sri Sai Ram.
Sairam sir, 78 can answer, sir. Sairam sir, 78 can answer.
Please start, sir.
Sairam sir, the study circle is an integral part of Sai organization activities. A proper understanding of Bhagawan's teachings through discussion and clarifications with appropriate elaboration and digest and observe is the purpose of the study circle. Not information, construction should be the aim. Theoretically, knowledge is a burden unless it is practiced, when it can lighten into wisdom and assimilated into the daily life. It is not just reading books that make a study circle. Study circle means taking a point and each person discussing what is the meaning of this point to them. Like a round table conference, each person gives his point of view, and finally values are derived from this. If there is just reading, there is doubt, but it each one gives his view, doubts will be answered. Jai Sai Ram. Answers
Sai Ram. Sanatana Sarathi. Bhagawan told Professor Kasturi about his sankalpa to start a monthly magazine while they were in Bangalore. Earlier, he had declared that after his 32nd birthday, his focus will be on spiritual instruction. On 16th February Shivaratri, the inaugural issue was released. The name Sanatana Sarathi, or Eternal Charioteer, was selected by Swami himself. The purpose was to redeem humanity through spiritual messages. Initially, it was printed at Dharmavaram in Telugu and English. Later, full-fledged press was installed in Prashanti Nilayam, called as Satya Sai Press. Then it was shifted between Brindavan and Prashantiram 2-3 times. Currently, it is located in Prashanti. It is published now in 25 languages and grows across the globe. Bhagawan contributed every month for 26 years up to 1984. And all these have been compiled into a Vahini series of books called Prema Vahini, Vidya Vahini, etc. In all, a treasure trove of 60 books. In 1978, Swami says that it is a bridge between you and me, bringing me to you. A remarkable feature of this magazine is that no commercial advertisements. Sai Ram.
Bhagavata Vahini, as a part of his mission for the spiritual upliftment of mankind through sadhana and bhakti, Swami has written several Vahinis. Out of them, Bhagavata Vahini, written and published as monthly article in Sanatana Sarathi from June 1965 to January 1970, is the best. In fact, Swami himself often said, Bhagavatamu chaduvate, Bhagavatamu. The uniqueness of this text of Bhagavata as compared to other versions of Bhagavata written by various other authors is that it contains the stories of God and his devotees written by God himself, and hence the most authentic and first-hand revelation. It is a best testimony to the attributes of keen listening and constant contemplation on its contents. Swami says it was Parikshit's contemplation on the glories of the Lord that helped him to have fearless end and attain liberation. Reading of Bhagavata elevates the feelings of the reader from the mundane to the divine enlightenment. Sai Ram.
என்னடி பண்ற சாய்ராம் Sairam, Dharma Vahini. In Dwapara Yuga, Lord Krishna through Bhagavad Gita taught mankind Dharma. In Kali Yuga, Bhagawan Baba as Sai gave us Vahinis for the upliftment of mankind. Vahini means seam in Sanskrit. In the year 1972, Swami got published Dharma Vahini in his monthly magazine Sanatana Sarathi for the benefit of mankind to follow the path of Dharma, which is righteousness. Dharma is a way of life, and only Dharma for a human being is to realize the self as told by Swami. Dharma rakshati rakshataha. The one who follows the path of Dharma shall be protected by Dharma verily. The path of self-realization, as told by Swami, is Satya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema, and Ahimsa. Let us follow this path and make our life meaningful. Jai Sai Ram. Alka.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Dhyana Vahini is a stream of meditation that was penned by Bhagawan himself in Telugu. It was published in Sanatana Sarathi as a series of articles and in the form of a book in December 1980. Bhagawan says that the journey to spiritual path is like walking on the razor's edge. One has to be ever vigilant and train the mind, dwelling on the Lord constantly. To quote Bhagavan, control the senses which run helter-skelter and control the mind, directing the mind towards God. Then there will be no room for any worries and anxieties. Without cleansing of the mind, spiritual wisdom cannot arise. One should practice meditation regularly since it is the basis of all spiritual sadhana. Sairam.
Gita Bhagini, Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. In 1964-65, in Vrindavan, Bangalore, Bhagawan continued to take the pen, and out came the glorious stream of divine, the Gita Bhagini. In 1966, later it was published as a book. The Gita is a text for spiritual practitioners, for it emphasizes sadhana and spiritual attitudes. More than anything else, every means and methods of reaching the goal of peace and harmony. The Gita is as a boat which takes man across from the self-imposed state of bondage to the freedom which is his nature. He is taken
நீங்க அந்த ரூம்ல பாத்துக்கறலாம். எங்க பாத்துக்க?
Sairam. So Jnana Vahini, the stream of spiritual wisdom. With the compassion of mankind, Swami physically wrote a series of articles in the monthly magazine Sanatan Sarthi. Jnana Vahini is a collection of series of articles that he wrote from March 1961 to February 1962. Swami starts with saying, just a thick fog is dispelled by the rays of sun, ignorance melts away before the powerful rays of knowledge. And this knowledge should be experiential knowledge, not bookish knowledge. And it comes from constant inquiry. In section 47, he explains the highest of the spiritual truth, including topics of Atma, mind, ego, instinct, and impulses, spirituality, bliss, attachment, self-realization, Sanatan, Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, etc. And end with mentioning that the grace of Lord makes everything else superfluous. He also explains how the different paths to God, namely devotion and wisdom, merge. Devotion merges in spiritual wisdom and becomes identified with it. Devotion depends into wisdom, so do not speak of them as different. At one stage, it is called devotion. At the later stage, we refer it as a wisdom. Once it is a cane, later it is a sugar. Saira.
Leela Kaivalya Vahini on wisdom. The Vedas originated from the breath of God, and each syllable is sacred. It is a collation of words that are the truth, as visualized by sages. We must tread the one path of truth, as all are manifestations of the one. When it is realized that the world is not enchanting, one becomes aware of the cosmic sport of God and the eternal universal being. This state can only be won through the purification of one's consciousness in all its facets and earnest pursuit. The Vedas announces that intuitive wisdom, jnana, constitutes the riches, dhana, the means by which the Almighty is attained. The Veda is the concretization in words of that wisdom. Leela Kaivalya Vahini, published in the periodical Sanatana Sarathi, is a crystal clear stream that flowed from the divine pen of Bhagawan Baba to dissolve all obstacles of the spiritual aspirant. It was placed at the lotus feet of the on the auspicious occasion of his 65th birthday or the 50th year of proclamation of Avtarhood. May this Vahini lead all speakers in the path of spiritual progress and fill us all with absolute bliss, Ananda. Om Sai Ram.
Prashanti Vahini. In this book titled Prashanti Vahini, Streams of Supreme Peace, Bhagawan defines Prashanti as supreme peace. Many feel they have peace when some worldly desire that was vexing them is satisfied. But that is only temporary, short-lived interval between one worry and another. The syllable pra in Prashanti means expanding, enlarging, vikas. This peace is in the innate nature of humanity. It is the force that comes to the aid of those who try to develop discrimination, viveka, renunciation, or detachment, vairagya, and sharpness of intellect, vichakshana. Peace must be manifested in feeling, word, posture, and deed. Manas, vak, kaya, karma in the same uniform, equal measure. Then peace Shanti became the real peace Prashanti. Jai Sai Ram.
Okay, sir. Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba is that divine light of wisdom who answers and dispels all doubts and darkness of ignorance. His love and patience so immense that he wrote articles Anatana Saradi, posturing the interrogator, and then gave the clarification full and fruitful. This article written between February 64 and May 65 were completed as the Prasnottara Vahini. Prasna means question, Uttara means answer, and Vahini indicates a stream. The book is the stream of the questions and spiritually religion philosophy that have evoked answer from Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. This Vahini explains in the fundamental concepts of religion, especially the technical words and expressions that seek to concretize them. Concepts like Varna, Asrama, Yoga, Sannyasa, Yajna, Karma, Moksha, Mantra, Japa, Tapa, Panchak, Kosa, Vidya, Bhakti. These are interpreted by practitioners of various schools and sects. Is in confusing the contradictory verse. Bhagavan has resolved these tangles by shining his life is light of supreme wisdom. Saira.
Sairam, Prem Bahini. The stream of love. Prem Bahini, the very first series of articles that Baba wrote for the Sanatan Sarati were completed as Prem Bahini, stream of love. Love is most important pillar of Sai era. Humanity can find peace only through love. It is not knowledge, but character is power. We must search for our own faults and become perfect. Life is yasana of selfless love. The Supreme Lord is love. Meditate on him as truth, as love. Awake, arise, and tread the path of love and devotion. Sairam.
Sandeha Nivarini, dissolving or removing doubts, the doubt raised by devotee and answered by Bhagawan. Originally written by Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba and published in Ashram Telugu monthly magazine named Sanatana Sarathi from May 1958 to January 1960. It was Professor N. Kasturi who collected all the articles, translated into English, and brought out in a book form, which contains 17 chapters. Topics of spiritual interest on meditation, wisdom, peace of mind, and ancient scriptures such as Bhagavata, Ramayana, Gita, the Upanishads, and more. This series unravels mystery of spiritual truth. Here is an example. A question by devotee. Swami, faith in Lord diminishes sometimes. Why is that? Swami answers, when one doesn't attain success in external world desires, faith in Lord is diminishes. So give up such desires. Desire only the spiritual relationship. Sai Ram.
Satyasai Vahini is a collection of series of articles delivered and written by Bhagawan for the monthly Sanatana Sarathi and later published as a book in 1980. It covers the entire Vedic knowledge and Sanatana Dharma in a language that is understandable by all. Satyasai Vahini reveals to us in unmistakable terms that self is man, no other than the God. Joy or grief is the resound, the reflection, and the reaction of one's own actions. The chapters in Satyasai Vahini deals with critical and complex themes such as the spiritual reality. Atma is everywhere and all pervasive. The one with one, the cosmos was created by God out of himself so that he is the originator as well as the material of the cosmos. The steps of Vedic advancement, Advaitic, Vishishtadvaitic, and the Dvaitic, and the importance and value of Vedas. Veda is the mother of all Shastras. To sum up, Satyasai Vahini is the Gita given to us by Bhagawan, who, as our Sanatana Sarathi, eager and ready to hold the reins of our senses, mind, consciousness, ego, and intellect, and guide us safely to Prashanti Nilayam, the abode of supreme peace, the goal of all mankind. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sutra Vahini. Among the many Vahinis written by Swami, Sutra Vahini is the most blessed. Swami, the Parabrahma, is blessing the mankind with the intricate path of discipline and sadhana to understand, practice, and attain Brahman. Parabrahma Swami is explaining and teaching Brahman and its attribute to the mankind in a simple, non-confusing, and non-conflicting way. It is only the love of Swami that he is striving hard to make man realize his true form, the form of Brahman. Jai Sai Ram.
Upanishad Vahini was published in Telugu as articles in Sanatana Sarathi from February 1963 to January 1964. This book is based on 10 important Upanishads which contains the essence of Vedic knowledge. Upa means the process of studying with Nishtha or steadfastness. Shad means the attainment of ultimate reality. For the exercise of discrimination and study practice of detachment and for the visualization of one's innate reality, one has to study the Upanishad. Out of his great compassion and determination to awaken the modern individual to the reality that everyone is essentially divine, Bhagawan Baba had elucidated on the 10 most important Upanishads for enlightening the people all over the world, making us tread the path discovered by the sages of the past, inducing us to revere the light and the message, illumining in us the flame of knowledge with dispels delusion. That is what Bhagavan, with his supreme love, does for us in this book. Sai Ram.
Vidya Vahini, a message-oriented book by Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba that explains the true knowledge to live life in the form of 19 different essays. The essence of this book is about that precious knowledge which shows us light. At least, we must follow two simple teachings from this book. Number one, we must not be jealous about anything in this planet because it will destroy our personality. We must withdraw envy as well as hatredness. Number two, we must show kindness, compassion, and love to every living being on this earth. Love and compassion must not be limited to mankind only. They must enfold everything which is living thing. By adhering at least these two principles, we will certainly be very near to our beloved God. Om Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram is a 7-volume biography of Sri Sai Baba. The first 4 volumes are written by Sri N. Kasturi. Part 1 covers Swami's life from his birth 1926 to 1961. It indicates background information about Swami's family and the village of Puttaparthi. Part 2 includes a resume of the years 1926 to 1967, references to the words of Sri Shirdi Sai Baba, his previous incarnation. Part 3 covers 1968 to 1973 with details of Swami's journey to Africa. Part 4 brings the reader up to 1980 with Swami's increasing emphasis on education as evidenced by summer courses, the building of schools and colleges, etc. Volume 4 to 7 give glimpses into the saga of selfless love manifesting in the form of hospitals, water projects, Rama Seva, Atirudhamha Yajnam, etc. Reading his life will give us an insight into his message for mankind. Jai Sai Ram.
साईराम सॉरी लेट हो गया लेट इन लोग का जेंट्स लोग का था ना 95 मिनट्स का इसके लिए अभी खत्म हो गया नहीं उसके लिए नहीं अभी अभी सबका ये होता है अभी
Sir, Sai Ram, sir.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Sri Satya Sai Panduranga Kshetram, Hatshi Temple. All about the Hatshi Temple started by the resolve of Jadhav brothers during 1993 to take the avatar to their native village in Marathwada region of southern India when they visited Vrindavan, and they got inspired by the devotion and discipline of the devotees as willed by the divine. The Hatchi temple was sanctified and inaugurated by Bhagawan himself on 29th October 2009. Planned and designed by Divine Well, it can accommodate 5,000 devotees. The temple also has a spacious meditation hall. The temple feeds the devotees with the help of a canteen offering sattvic food. Named Panduranga Kshetram, the temple is a divine blend of humble offerings of Mother Nature and devout humans to the Divine Lord, whilst the Mother Earth offering cloud-clad mountains from her side, adding luster to this temple. Sri Jadhav brothers family constructed this beautiful, exemplary, unique temple in 300 acres by pure devotion to the Lord. And this temple can be visited from morning 7 a.m. till evening 8 p.m. Jai Sai Ram.
Divi, you're on mute.
Only that Ganeshaya came wrong. That na, it became as na.
In order to accomplish his mission of Veda Samrakshana and Dharma Sthapana, Bhagawan, on the auspicious occasion of his birthday in the year 1964, invited Sri Uppaluri Ganapati Shastri Garu to inaugurate Sri Satyasai Veda Shastra Pathashala, the Academy for Vedic and Sanskrit study at Prashantinilayam. To sustain the roots of Dharma, Vedic scholars are to be produced and honored. He proclaimed that the boys enrolled into the school will grow into luminous gems, the pillars of Sanatana Dharma. In 1965, Bhagwan announced his decision of establishing the Prashanti Vidwan Mahasabha, an All India Academy of Vedic scholars who will strive to awaken humanity. Inaugurating the Sabha on 20th October, Bhagwan reiterated the Pandits to move forward to reform mankind, regain its spiritual heritage as prescribed by the scriptures. They are to lead with the prayer Tamasoma Jyotirgamya, instilling faith in the Atma and Atma Tattva. Every year, till date, as part of Dashera celebrations, in the evenings, along with the scholars, the staff, and the students of the Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning speak to the devotees congregated in the Sai Kulwant Hall as part of these sabhas. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Bhagwan has graciously told us himself
the story of this one epic act in the cosmic drama called Ramakatha Rasavahini. The Rama story, the stream of sacred sweetness, wherein he took on the Rama's role himself. As Rama, Sai instructed, inspired, corrected, consoled, and comforted his contemporaries in the Treta age. And as Sai Rama, he is now engaged in the same task. Sai Rama has recapitulated herein, in his own simple, sweet, and sustaining style, his own divine career as Rama. This nectarine collection of the story of Lord Rama is enshrined in 32 chapters in two parts. Sai has declared that he is the same Rama come again and that he is searching for his erstwhile associates and workers, Bantu as he referred to them in Telugu, in order to allot them roles in his present mission of resuscitating righteousness. What greater good fortune to have in our hands than to inscribe on our minds, to imprint in our hearts this divine narrative. Sairam.
கேக்குமா? வேண்டாம் வச்சுடு.
Sairam to all. But for some few technical glitches, I think the session went off very smoothly. At the outset, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Bhagawan for having given all of us, the participants of this session, an opportunity to dwell on the sacred work that he has done in his earthly sojourn. I was very touched by the fact that though there were many elders in this group, in spite of not being very comfortable with the virtual platform, because of their sheer love for Bhagawan, they have come forward and participated and adapted to this technology and made their offering. My congratulations to all the participants for having taken this sadhana for their own uplift. I wish to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the three coordinators for each of the three streams, Sai Kiran, Shankar sir, and Sudhakar sir, for putting in a lot of time and effort in reaching out to all the participants and making sure that they are comfortable in making this offering virtually from their homes. I also would like to acknowledge the hard work and committed time that Sri Murthy has spent to ensure that this offering becomes a reality. In the end, I would like to pray to Bhagawan that he gives all of us more and more opportunities to come together as one unit in this district, to use all our knowledge, skill, and time in his service and in his divine mission. Saira. We will now end by offering Aarti to Bhagawan.
Did we host Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Satya Sai Hare Bhakta Jana Samrakshak Bhakta Jana Samrakshak Parti Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadish Hare Shashivadana Shrikara Sarva Pranapati Swami Sarva Pranapati Ashrita Kalpalatika Ashrita Kalpalatika Apad Bandhava Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata Pita Guru Daivam Mariantayu Nive Swami Mariantayu Nive Nada Brahma Jagannatha Nada Brahma Jagannatha Nagendra Shayana Om Jai Jagadish Hare Omkar Rupa Ojasvi O Sai Mahadeva Satya Sai Mahadeva Mangala Harati Anduko Mangala Harati Anduko Mandara Giridhari Om Jai Jagadish Hare Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Om Shanti 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 Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Jai Bolo Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba Ji ki Jai.